our administrators, our new principal, Mr. Klacka, and our vice principal, Ms. Middleton, who is also a part of our adult play class, so she's going to give us some tips. And then parents, thank y'all so much for coming. I know it's hard to get out of your daily routine, so thank you for being here. And our adult play class members, some of them are here, and so they're going to give us some of their knowledge and help us out today, okay? So, yesterday we went over masks a little bit, but we're going to be making clay faces today, okay? So, here's some examples. If you look up here, there's also some on that tree on the very top. So, those are just kind of some examples of what we're going to be doing today, okay? So, who can tell me a reason why somebody or a culture would make a mask?
For a tribal ceremony.
Tribal ceremony?
Religion.
Religion? Yeah.
Ceremony.
Okay. Yeah.
Theater.
Theater. Yeah. Entertainment.
Ritual.
Okay. So, that's good. I know you have a good idea. All right. So, you want to hit those lights for me real quick there, Robin? So, here's some examples of some masks, okay? And we'll also look at some at the board here when the lights come back on. But the main thing with masks is emotion, right? We're showing emotion with our masks. We're not just having kind of a bland face, right? So we're going to show emotion with our eyebrows, right? We talked about that yesterday, how eyebrows can show lots of emotion, how our eyes can show emotion. So if our eyes are really wide or if they're kind of closed, maybe we're sleepy, right? So that's our main goal, right? So we can kind of see the emotion just from what they've got on this mask here, right? Yeah. Okay, so, you want to hit those lights for me again? And you guys can kind of look up here. Here's some examples of some tribal masks. What kind of emotion is on this face?
Happy.
Happy? Yeah, excited? How about here? How about that one?
Sad.
Sad? And why is it sad? What about his face makes him sad?
It's from
Yeah? What you got? His eyes, right?
He's
The
frowning.
shape of his eyes. Okay, so we're going to be thinking about the shape that we make our eyes, our eyebrows, and all that kind of stuff today, okay? What kind of emotion does he have? Straight face, no emotion, right? It's kind of hard to tell what he's doing, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to do a little demo. I'm going to do a little demo for you guys really quick. But if you guys look on your table, you'll see your face shape. All right, you can see the ears there. Now this is an example we did yesterday. And I'm just going to go over how to do those eyes, okay, really quickly. But first we're going to start out with our eyeball. Guys, what did we do yesterday to make our eyeball?
piece of clay
Into a ball. And then what about our eyelid?
we would like make one half bigger and one half smaller.
Yep. Do you remember what that's called? Do you remember what this is called?
The coil.
Coil, right? So a lot of this face is going to be made with coils. Okay, good job, guys. All right, so we're going to make a little eyeball. That's probably too big. Now, with our eyelid, like she said, we are going to roll a coil. And you can do it on your table, but one great, and it's hard for y'all to see me. When you roll it, use your whole hand, and then on one side of that coil, you're going to roll it even more so it gets thinner. Okay? You kind of see that? So one side is thicker, one side is thinner. Why is that? What about our eye?
Because your eyelid at the bottom is smaller.
Right, so we're going to need an eyelid on the top, so that's going to be the thicker side, right? And then how do I attach my clay? Yeah?
You scrape it and then you put slip on it.
Okay, so if everybody looks on their table, you have this, it's called slip. Okay, it's essentially mud. So what is what do we call this in the art room?
Glue.
Glue, right? Okay, so it's clay glue. Okay, so we will have tools for you guys to use, and we'll pass those out shortly. But this will be your scratching or scoring tool, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna scratch our piece that we're attaching, and then we're gonna scratch on the face where it will go. So if my eye's gonna go right there, I'm gonna scratch right there, and then what am I gonna do? Put the slip on there, right? Okay. So then once I attach that, I'm going to use those popsicle sticks you see on your table. Okay, and I'm just going to pull that down a little bit. Okay, just like that. Same thing for the lid. Now, this is kind of where you decide what you want your lid to be like. If you want your eye to be wide because you're surprised, or if you want to bring that lid down a little bit because maybe you're a little sleepy, right? Or maybe you're winking, okay? And then we'll use the water that we have on our tables, put it on our fingers, and we're going to smooth that out. Okay, and that'll essentially make our eye, okay? Any questions at the moment? Be good? Okay, because you guys are going to help your parents, right? Okay. All right, and then for our nose, we're going to make kind of a cylinder shape. Now this is up to you, so kind of think about your own nose. If it's more rounded, if it's more pointed, okay? So we're going to make a little cylinder, and we're going to kind of stretch out that top part, because where's this part going on my face?
That's what,
Up and between my eyes, right? Okay? And when I'm making my eyes, how many eyes fit in between my two eyes? One, right? So remember, what that space you leave between your eyes will be as big as your eye, okay? So there's my nose. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my thumbs, like that, and I'm gonna dig them in, okay? And I'm essentially gonna make that nostril, okay? See that? And then that's where we'll do the same thing. What am I gonna do to attach this? I'm gonna scratch it, yep, and slip it, okay? And then we can smooth that nose up into the face. You can even take your popsicle stick, smooth it down on the sides there, okay? And then again, use that wet finger to smooth that out. All right. And then we also kind of want to think when we're doing this, where do my eyes go on my face?
in the middle of your whole head.
Yep, right in the middle of my head, right? So, but if you think about it, your eyes are going to go right above your ears, right? So look at your ears on your shape of your head. That's where your eyes are going to go. And then your nose and your mouth will be down here. Okay, so kind of leave yourself a forehead, right? We all have foreheads. Let's not put our eyes on top of our foreheads, right? And then we got to think about our hair, but we need to leave space for that hair, okay? All right, so mouths. What did we do yesterday when we made our mouths? Yep. So do all of our lips look the same? No. So some of us have a smaller top lip, right? Bigger bottom lip. Some of us have the same size lips. So you're going to do the same thing you did for your eye. So maybe your top lip is skinnier. So you're going to roll that coil out. One side's skinny, one side's fatter, right? And then you can shape your lips if you want. You can add teeth. Sometimes they look a little funky, but that's up to you. You're going to make tiny little round rectangles for your teeth. Okay? And then you can even add a tongue if you want your tongue to stick out. All right, so this is up to you. Remember, we're showing emotion with these masks, okay? So let's be able to tell what your emotion is when somebody looks at your mask, okay? So I want to know if you're happy, you're excited, you're sad, you're sleepy, okay? All right, any questions? Are we ready to get started? Okay, so you guys, yeah. You can really dig it, don't be afraid.
Probably not the mask.
How are you doing? Glad you're here.
There you go, don't forget your slip. You can kind of slip it over. There we go.
She thought it was just having
Why would you drink it?
Nice.
I found a big dose.
Water will help
If I have the record, I just
Look how much room you got for your forehead, not too much, right? There you go.
So is he starting?
Okay. Oh yeah, nice. Here, let's smash it right there. Good.
Put some water on your hair, Mom.
Yep. And remember, what do we do when we put it on there?
Twist. Yeah.
So you can kind of see where you want your mouth and nose to be. And I'm going to give you another really quick demo on the nose. If you put your thumbs like this with your fingers on the bottom, see that? And then you're going to dig your fingers in. Okay, because that makes your nostrils kind of flare. See how your nostril goes out like that? So then it's going to kind of flare out, and then you can kind of shape it. Does that make sense? Okay, and I can come around and help you if you need me to.
Wait, do we use the needle to take it out? So it's like
You can use, yeah, your thumb. Or if you want that.
That's a good nose. There you go. That's a good nose.
free nose.
Free
Does anybody
nose.
have
Free
scratch?
nose.
What are you doing? Okay.
Did you kind of do it down with the...
Dig in there a little more. Stretch that out a little bit.
We do.
Looks good, though.
Well,
All
we
right,
need some
we're gonna slip
gentleness.
it.
We have enough.
Yeah, we do.
All right, so remember you can take your finger and smooth that out.
Social conviction.
Or do you want it like that?
That was
You want it smooth. So remember, dip your finger in there. You can kind of smooth that out. There you go. How you doing? Good. What about your nose? Or eyebrows? You going for your nose? Eyebrows, yeah.
Is my eyes going good?
Now remember, show some emotion with your eyebrows.
Should I make him mad? I feel no emotion. How do I make him happy
How about
with
your
my
nose?
eyebrows?
Okay. I think you probably just need about...
Oh, hey guys, I have an announcement to make. I finished my 17th rerun of The Office. Seen every single episode 17 times of The Office.
Well, what about your nose? All right, remember you're gonna dig your thumbs in there. Where are your eyelids?
This is where I'm gonna fall on the
Oh my god, it looks like a pig.
Well, remember, so dig in a little bit more. Yeah. And then you can still shape it. So remember, get your hands wet. Oh, you got some cracks here. Flip it over. I got you. Alright, so keep shaping it and get some water on your hands. Those were good though. Alright, you can go.
Satisfied with that? Let's scratch it and get it on there. So like on the bottom? Right on the back.
Oh, you got those in there. They're right here, baby. They're right there. One's above the head and one's...
Make it longer. I would make it longer. I would go longer. There you go. Because remember, when you start braiding it, it's going to get short really quickly. Here, I'm going to give you some more clay here. Here's some more. Okay, and you can put it I know. So put all your extra clay in that ball in the middle. And then we're going to get in line to wash our hands. Adults, your hands are going to be really dry. There is lotion on Miss Weaver's desk over here after you wash your hands if you want to use it. I got a sink here and a sink here, okay? And we're just going to leave the faces right on the table and we'll get them up, okay? Good job, guys.